think the Game Boy Color is one of my very first consoles I ever owned. I think I owned this thing before I had the PlayStation 2. And before I got Pokemon Silver, you know, like an actual good functional game, I had a small starter pack of a bunch of other different Game Boy Color games. There were a bunch, but these four were the most prominent. I had Shrek, which we talked about. I've had SpongeBob, which we talked about. I had Harry Potter, which was my sister's game, so I was never allowed to play that. And I also had Rugrats in Paris. Which actually, I got Mario World first, and then I like traded it because we already owned that game. So yeah, Bobby, if you remember giving us this game, still own it, still here. I remember playing this game a lot as a kid, but I don't remember it being any good. Since I've been tackling all my old games, I wanted to visit this one too. See if it's any good, see if it holds up. Let's hop in. I'm just kidding, I can't use this boy. He ain't got no batteries. Silly boy. Alright, GameCube, work your magic, buddy.
Wow, I remember this title screen in the back of my brain. It's almost strangely nostalgic, only I remember everything looking a lot better. Well, it looks like we have a few options here. These tent things, and I definitely remember what these are, being the rocket and the strange dome thing, which, now that I think about it, I think that's a planet. I had the vaguest memory of the tent though. Let's check those out. So it's some kind of whack-a-mole mini-game, which is one of the most bare-bones mini-games a game can have. Not a great start, to be honest. You want to whack the moles without helmets and leave the ones with helmets alone. The whole perspective is strange here. I think I'm going to whack a mole, but I whacked the mole in front of him. All this game needed is a reticule, and this mini-game would have worked way better. I mean, it'd still be boring, but at least it'd be less jarring. Alright, well that gave us a few tickets. Let's check out the other two tents. Both are some variation of hitting targets in the distance. Again, I have no idea where I'm aiming in this game. You got 3 layers you can choose from. The items in the back making more points than the items in the front. There are all these creepy clowns jumping and cartwheeling everywhere. You try and line up your shot, but it's so easy to miss. And you know, that'd be fine if I could go right again, but it takes like 5 seconds to reload, and they're only up there for 6 seconds, so like, okay. Again, a reticule would really help here, but maybe they were just trying to make it more realistic and challenging? I don't know. The next game too has a very similar problem, only you toss at a curve, so if you want to hit something, you need to be slightly to the right, and which is very dumb. Again, 3 layers, so if you want to switch a layer, you have to hit up or down button, but besides your little thing moving slightly, there's really no sure way to know what layer you're on, unless you throw something. And the controls feel very slippery. Well, why? I let go of the right button and my hand's still traveling right, with no brakes to pump. Add explosion later. So far these mini games, despite being very bare bones, have been very hard to control and feel like there was very little thought put into them. That is not a good sign.
Okay, let's move on to the platforming. Surely, with that being such an important part of this game, it's gotta be good, right? It's gotta be good. Nope, okay, it's bad.
I don't know what's going on here. I know I need to hit the switch to turn off the lasers. What kind of theme park has lasers? What kind of theme park is this? It's very standard, but you're not given really much information on where they are. If the screen was like a little zoomed out, I could maybe have an idea where to go next, but it's mostly just guessing. Also, they're so slow. Oh my god. I get that they're babies, so I mean, I guess that makes sense. The jumping, too, stinks. You can't even attack these guys. You just need to jump over them, but because the jumping sucks, you might as well take a hit. There's no map, there's nothing.
Oh my god, Okay, let's take a break from that game and come back later.
Alright, let's try the airplane one with Dill. You take photos of places and scary animals and make it to the finish line. Again, I have no idea where I need to go, and these arrows are not helping. Oh, there's a finish line.
Okay.
You, and you. Perfect, let's go.
There's more where that game came from? What?
Okay, I'm still missing some? Let's go back again then. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the camera will let me take. Finish line, let's go. What? Why? That's all I have. I can't do anymore. Maybe it wants me to beat the rocket ride? Okay, let's go for it.
Wow! Magically, I passed all those levels! Now it's time to see what's next. But first, We gotta play a few more mini games.
There's this hitting one, which asks you to rapidly press the A and B button, and then press up to slam. Now I'm pressing as fast as I can, but it's only making half a bar. And as soon as I move my thumb to press the up button, my bar drops. Did they not test this? This is impossible. Also, what is this thing? Is it a mallet? Is it a hand? Alright, I don't understand what you're trying to go for here. Next one is shooting hoops, which is incredibly boring and slippery. The one after that is fish catching. You use the D-pad kind of like a button, pressing up, down, left, or right to switch one of these nets. I wish they were all inverted, so up would be down and down would be up. I'd be swinging in the right direction, but this game is at least kind of playable. There is some strategy here trying to get the right colored fish in the right colored net, but no matter what you do, you get a point, so I just... The last one was the most unplayable one of them, all trying to land these frogs on these lily pads. Reticule moves, press A, then A again, and good luck. This one was awful. Alright, well, let's do some platforming. Alright, let's go for it, Phil. Okay. Are you... Can I get up there? Is there a way up there? Do I need to move? How do I get up there? What? Is this the right way? Do I have to jump on this? It seems like I have to jump on this. Do I have to jump? I'm not doing anything. This isn't doing anything. I don't know. I'm at a loss. These bubbles are everywhere and incredibly hard to bounce off of. And there's this guy in here too. No, do not eat that child. Put him down. It's an unplayable mess, unfortunately. What about this one? You're on a roller coaster, and you need to press the switches to advance. But you have no idea where you're going, so it's just mindlessly hitting these guys. They do try and do some sick GBC tricks, though. Woo! 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 I couldn't beat this one either. So it looks like I need to try and beat the pyramid one. Use these lights to progress, needing it to hit somewhere. I don't know. There's mummies and toy bears everywhere, so avoid. I actually tried so hard to solve this, you just have no idea where the light needs to go. I would have actually spent hours trying to solve it if it weren't for this godforsaken timer telling you to hurry up.
Okay, instead of you telling me to hurry, how about you make an actually functional game, huh? You wanna try that? I remember this game being a lot better. Okay, I didn't beat any of those games. Password still exists though, so...
This is it. This is the last level. I wasn't able to beat a single level in this game, but we can do it to save Chucky from having a mean mom. Here we go. Spoiler. I didn't beat it.
Yeah, that was Rugrats in Paris. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's a very bare bones game. It's not good. To be completely honest, this might be the worst game I've reviewed for this show. SpongeBob SquarePants The Lost Spatula had some unfair platforming, but I could beat that. Shrek had some broken AI, but you know what? After a while, I feel like I could beat them. Nicktoons Racing was boring, but at least I could play it. Here we have a boring, unplayable mess. It is the most janky game, and to be completely honest, it's the worst game I played on this show. I'm sorry, younger me, but all your games were complete trash. Is there a single good Game Boy Color game out there? Alright guys, well that's it for me. There's plenty of other Game Boy Color games out there, so I'll try to look at all of them. Every single one. That's a Hayden promise.